It is the dream of every cryptocurrency project to be listed on Binance, which is like the biggest, largest exchange or crypto exchange in the world. But getting listed on Binance is not an easy task. They have a very robust system. To get listed, you have to have a viable product. We're going to look at some of the things that one needs to put into consideration if one wants to get listed on Binance, just so you can decide if this project is viable. Important information. The PLCU team is planning to stop selling farms from September because they aim to enter the largest exchange in the world, that is Binance. Not only this, in 2 months there will be a new cryptocurrency of the same team, PLCUX, which could be its name, and this one will be able to buy with PLCU. This new currency will have farms to be able to generate more cryptocurrency (STO). Based on this information, the PLCU team is planning to get listed on Binance. Here's some information from Jianpeng Zhao, who is like the CEO of Binance, and he gives some ideas on how to be listed on Binance. Evaluation. We want good coins listed on Binance. It's simple, and every coin is different. In general, we like coins with a proven team, useful product, and large user base. We don't have any hard requirements, as any requirements we publish will likely be reverse engineered. If you don't have at least a minimum viable product, please do not apply for listing. Your application will not pass our initial screening. Focus on user adoption. If you have a large number of users, your product has value. That's the easiest to measure. Do include the user statistics in the application form. It will help significantly. So first, we'll look at the team, useful product, and large user base. And we're gonna ask ourselves the question if PLCU can meet these requirements. In your opinion, do you think this product is viable? Well, let's look at the chart. If we go over to CoinMarketCap, look at the chart. Let's do all the chart. You can see a product that started at $19,000 and then moved up to more than 100, and then from there it's been a downward trend right down to 7K right now, trading at 7K right now. And usually this doesn't happen in cryptocurrency unless there is a problem. And what is the problem? Well, it's a lot of speculation, but based on the information we talked about in our previous videos, this project is not very viable. It's not the kind of project that would get listed on Binance. It doesn't meet a requirement at all. Like, most of the comments here insinuate that the project is a scam, which is unfortunate to innocent investors who got in. Like, you see this, at this point, it starts to worry me. I don't want to think it is a scam. And you notice that most of the investors and community members are already really disappointed in this project because they lost a lot. So that's the thing. Now let's look at the information again. Here they want to get this coin listed on Binance, PLCU want to get this coin listed on Binance, so they want to change the system a little bit. And we've talked about farms and people buying farms in order to stake their coins and make it work. And this is the crazy part of the system where we know it could never work on Binance, because that is a pyramid kind of system that Binance would never accept. So you're seeing they want to change that, change that in the system first before maybe they apply for listing on Binance, which is fine, but that alone won't solve the problem, because Binance will always look at the history of the coin, and looking at the history, that will be very disappointing. And looking at the community or user base as well, I don't think Binance will be motivated to list this kind of coin. And check the trading volume, just over $1 million, and that is something to pay attention to as well when getting listed on Binance. And then there's also another thing. They want to create a new coin, or they've already created a new coin to do the same thing like they did with PLCU, to let others buy farms again, and the same pyramid scheme. So it doesn't end there. They want to get listed on Binance with PLCU, so they stop farms with PLCU and then go back to a new, or start a new coin all over, just to continue the same pyramid scheme, which we know is very suspicious and something that Binance, which is an exchange with great standards, would never allow. So these are some of the things the community leaders or the team try to mislead people to continue to invest in a project which is not viable for listing on Binance at all. And this is a project that keeps trying to get people who know very little about cryptocurrencies to join. And normally people want to invest something they earn from. But as we can see, the members who have very little knowledge in cryptocurrencies are feeling really disappointed right now. So, based on everything said here, do you think this kind of project could get listed on Binance? That is a question you should be asking and doing the research yourself. This may not be enough to find out if it's a viable project. Additionally, deposits and withdrawals of funds on exchanges will be suspended until September 1st to increase security levels. Depositing and withdrawing funds on third-party exchanges will be temporarily restricted. So far we understand on September 1st they want to stop selling farms. For what reasons? Because they want to get listed on Binance. Do you think that's gonna work? We already asked that question. Maybe yes, maybe no, but mostly I'm leaning on the no side. Binance would not list a project like this. And usually teams would decide to restrict deposits and withdrawals when there are problems with the project, when they realize the price keeps dropping. And as we've seen, the price of PLCU keeps going down and down and down. So in order to make it stop, they're restricting people from selling the coins. Mostly right now, they want to encourage buying on their own exchange. Mind you, they have their own exchange called CoinsBit, and that's where they can manipulate or do whatever they want with the coin. But on other exchanges, they're trying to do some restrictions as well, just so the coin doesn't keep going down. If not, it could basically go to zero. Why? Because everyone is selling right now. There is a panic mode. Investors are worried and disappointed, so they're trying to switch or change things really fast, so by September things may be better. But will that change? Let's wait and see.